Last week we missed you.
Yes.
We did. Yes.
Last week we had some serious programs, so I couldn't make it.
Oh, but you're here today, so we are happy. We are live on Facebook. You can always catch us on Facebook. Love 99.5 FM. Search for us. You can ask questions there, or later on we'll activate the phone lines, and you can ask your questions to Doc. How you can effectively manage calories or the calories and its effect on the body.
Exactly.
All right. So let's get started.
Good.
Let's talk about calories.
Good. Good afternoon to all our cherished listeners and then those who are also watching us live on Facebook. I want to look at effects of calories to our body. Before I even talk on calories, we want to look at 4 things. The body is made up of 4 things, and they are the bones, the water, the muscle, and then the fat. The bone is the framework of the body. The muscle and then the fat are combined to be part of the flesh. But if the flesh, the weight that the body is supposed to hold, the flesh is putting too much pressure on it, then it means that the bone density is going to reduce. And then when bone density is reduced, it is obvious that you may have challenges with respect to bone health like osteoporosis, sciatica, rheumatoid arthritis, and so on and so forth. So we want to look at the amount of foods that we are eating or the amount of item that is going into our system, the energy that we are getting from. Is it going to be in line with what the body is supposed to have within the day? Or if it is in excess, what are the effects that you as an individual you are going to get? And if it is an excess, what are some of the protocols that you put in place consistently in order to balance it, in order to be free from any risks that you may be have yourself in it? So calories simply mean that the amount of energy that an item contains. It may be either drink or it may be either food. Yes, but when it is external, it is kilocalories. But the moment it goes into the system, it is calories. Because you take the measurement before it going into the system. So it will be kilocalories, either kilogram or grams. But when it goes into the system, and then an effective metabolism has gone through and so on and so forth, then it is calorie. For men, we are supposed to have approximately 2,500 calories per day. And then for women, they are also supposed to have 2,000 calories within the day. It meaning that if it is lower or higher than the normal WHO requirement, then some challenges are likely to knock your door. So that is why before you even eat kinky, maybe 3 kinky a day or an egg a day or a wheat bread a day or a better bread a day, you need to know your calorie. So that assuming myself sitting here, I am the type that I am not stout. I am the Atiandonko type, you know. I know my calorie. So I have to make sure that my calorie will not be lower. Because when my calorie is lower, it will affect my metabolism, how my system works, how even my brain functions, and then other things. So if eating better bread will increase my calorie and also maintain my calorie, then I'll do so. But someone who is too fat, who has a lot of calories already, or who is stout, better bread will not help you, because the better bread, if you are to weigh the amount of calories in better bread, it is higher than wheat bread. We are going to go there. When you take a slice of better bread, which is 28 grams, it is equivalent to 77 to 83 calories.
Okay.
But when you take a slice of wheat bread, which is with the same weight, 28 grams, it is equivalent to 63 to 65 calories. So the difference here is about between 8 to 10 calories.
Yeah.
But it is a lot. For you to be able to burn even 10 calories within that particular time, it involves a lot of energy. Energy here is whereby you either do physio in order to do have some kind of exothermic reaction happening, so that the heat that will be generated outside will be able to work on the flesh, the muscle, for an effective circulation and effective works of what? The nerves. If not, you may be having some nerves challenges and even circulation challenges. Meanwhile, your blood will be normal. So the conclusion aspect is that within the day, every man is supposed to have 2,500 calories, and then women are supposed to have 2,000 calories. If your calorie go high, these are some of the implications that is coming to you.
Okay.
You may have issue with your bones, because I earlier on stated categorically that the system is made up of bones, water, muscle, and then fat. So as your calorie increases, your bone will decrease, the bone density will decrease, because there's going to be a lot of weight coming from the muscle and then the fat, and then the water too is there, so it will be compressing the bones, the cartilages, and the synovial fluid will be compressed. And when it's happening that way, you are going to have challenges with your bones, and then it will also put you into higher risk of developing stroke or diabetes, and then even hypertension. Let's look at stroke and then hypertension. People who have high calories, FFF, fat-free foods, even when there is a fat-free food in excess within your system, it means that the excess will be converted into fat, and then your calories thereby will go high. When it's happening that way, you may have challenge with arteriosclerosis, whereby those blood vessels, the arteries, and then the veins, and then the capillaries that is supposed to supply oxygen through your entire system, you'll be seeing that there are some challenges coming. So the heart has to use high strain. It is like having a pen. Na ink no ada. This is all the tunes you see, or you do this.
Yeah,
you are applying force.
Yeah.
So the moment your blood vessels are clogged or are blocked with those kind of cholesterol, the heart has to use high strain, and in doing so, your blood pressure will go high.
So what's the difference between calories and the cholesterol?
The cholesterol has to do with the amount of fats, those fat and oil foods that went into your system. When it is broken down, you have the total cholesterol, the saturated fats, the triglycerides, and then the LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein, the high density lipoprotein. But the calorie itself is the carbohydrate foods, the fat and oil foods, the protein foods that went into the system, including the fluid and then the solid aspect. The units, the energy that you are getting after eating all these foods, the measurement is the calories.
Okay.
But the cholesterol is the one aspect of those fat foods that you are eating. So whether it is cholesterol, whether it is cholesterol foods, whether it is protein foods, whether it is carbohydrate food, it all goes into the system. It is a calorie. Please, I don't know whether I've been able to.
I understand, because if it's the energy level of you that comes together to form your calorie.
Exactly. Whether it is solid or liquid.
Okay.
That is why you go to the supermarket and then you buy an item and then you see kilocalories on it. When you take one egg, you are getting you are getting about 60 something. I've forgotten exact. I did a measurement last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So people who have been taking about 2-3 eggs a day, know yourself. It is not bad, but know yourself.
You have to know yourself well.
Before.
Is it good for you? Are you taking in? So how do you even calculate? Because now you said egg is about, is it 68?
Yes.
You said wheat bread is about 72.
Exactly.
And then
wheat bread is about 65.
65,
yes.
Sorry, and then the butter bread is about 72.
77.
So that 77.
Or
so
81.
So there are lots of food that we eat. The fufu. How do you even calculate the calories of the fufu that you're eating right now?
So you need to weigh it. You need to weigh it in a measuring scale. Either the electronic one or the manual one.
Okay.
In order to know the kilocalories.
Exactly. Kitchen. We travel for we are not the scale, so
you can't. You can't do so. Some people have been doing it. Yes, people who are so much careful about what is going to the system. Before they even take a drink, they will look at the calories on it. Yes, so that if they are to take 2 drinks, what calories are they having within their system, and what should they do in order to maintain or burn some of the calories away?
Yes. So which food would you advise that we take? Smaller calorie foods as compared to denser calorie foods. I don't know if you understand me. Let's say, okay, so you want to count your calories. You want to stay within the caloric range of the man, that's 2,500.
Yes.
As to 2,000 for the women.
Yes.
Which food would you advise you eat in a day?
Good. These 3 factors will come in. These are the 3 major factors that affect calories. Your age. People who are aged have a lot of things to do in order to burn their calories. As you age, your fatty level increases whilst the muscle reduces. So the aged are supposed to put extra things in order to balance their calories. That is why it is prudent that if you are aged, you eat, you don't sit down for the day, but you do some kind of walking. Yes, when you make 1,000 steps a day, you are burning about 30 to 40 calories away from your system. Meaning that if you are making 10,000 steps, you are burning about 300 to 400 calories, which is the 10,000 steps is almost equivalent to 1 kilometer. So people who just sit down, they don't do any exercises, and they don't do any physio, this is a caution to them. So age is a factor. And then the other one has to do with sex. Women by nature have a lot of fat within their system, but men have muscle. The more you have muscle, even as you are seated, calories burn. If you have plenty muscle without fat, even don't move, but just sit down. As your brain is working, your calories are burning. But if you have too much fat and you sit down, you need to work extra effort in order to burn the excess calories. Are you getting me?
I do.
The next factor has to do with your body composition itself. People who have a lot of weight, who have a lot of stout, sometimes it is about the muscle that is making that stoutiness. Sometimes we even think that no, the fact that someone is too stout does not mean that the person has an excess fat within. People who are stout, that you do your body mass index, your BMI, and you know that your body mass index falls within the 18.5 to 24.5 gram per centimeters cube. Within the normal range, you are not obese, you are not overweight. In fact, you have to make sure that you minimize your physio or your activities. If not, your calories will be going down. But if your BMI is either obese or overweight, then you need to do extra things in order to burn the calories. So these are the 3 major things that, apart from that, you know yourself, that you know what to take in order to maintain it. If not, if your calorie also comes down, it affects your brain function. It puts you into malnourished. nnuane na wodi ye no isa nnuane no na woman nso. So in this case you will be like the necessary nutrient that is supposed to stimulate your system in order to have a stronger immunity. You don't have it, so you will be malnourished. Wow. And sicknesses will be entering into your system. That is why a lot of people will be home now, because they are not into the standard calories that they are supposed to have within the day.
All right, so we have about 4 minutes to go. You can give us a call if you're listening. You want to know anything about calories and the effect it has on your body. You can give us a call 0322083596, 83597, 83598, and 83599. Doc will be wrapping up with messages from the Balm of Gilead Clinic, how you can get the services that they can provide for you. And if your call comes in, we'll pick before we call it a day. So give us a call 0322083596, 83597, or 83598. Please give us a call and ask all the questions about calories. All right, Doc, so let's talk about Balm of Gilead Clinic with the time that we have.
Yes, by God's grace, every day we are there. We are there from Monday to Saturday, but if people want to see me one-on-one, unless Monday to Wednesdays. Yes, we are at the back of the cabin, MTN's office, the back there. We are directly opposite Aida Hotel Annex. And then when you come to Accra, we are in the same premises with Westland Community Pharmacy, Palmer House, West Legon. Mostly I'm there on Thursdays to Saturdays. Very soon we'll be moving to Takra. The Sundays after church we'll be doing consulting. Wow. The people who want to reach us can call us on 0240 512171, 0240 512171, or 0244 63 25 33, 0244 63 25 33. You ask a question that how will people know their exact calories unless they come to Balm of Gilead?
Exactly.
Yes, God willing, coming Saturday, we are going to have a free screening on the eye. There is going to be a dental doctors coming there, ENT specialists, oncology nurses who will be examining your breast, cervical cancer, and a whole lot. It is free, so we are using this platform with all humility to tell the public that since it is free, make sure that you come and you will be benefited from it, because we are going to look at your calories, a whole lot, your body fat. That when you go to most of the hospitals in Kumasi and even in Ghana, about 4 hospitals are doing it. It is a parameter that they don't do it. So I wish that everyone who is listening to us this afternoon on Saturday, you will come and then you will also get your portion.
That's Balm of Gilead Clinic.
Yes.
Thank you, Dog.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for coming. Yes. Time is running out. We really wish you could come tomorrow, but I think there's a budget reading tomorrow, so we'll see you next week.
Yeah, God willing.
God willing,
but
next
people
week.
Should make that opportunity.
Yes, Saturday, Balm of Gilead.
Yes.
Free screening, free.
Yes, free.
And you had it, it's free.
From head to toe.
It's free, absolutely.
Yes.
So please pass through and go get free screening from the Balm of Gilead Clinic. I really appreciate your time, Doc. Thanks so much for coming. Well, thanks so much for listening as well. David is up next. He's got the diary. My name is Anita.